Live from the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the Zia Oram Show.
شد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي وين كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بشرب مشمي ما دم ما بشصب يمدمي ما أمثد ليلة لم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بقيلد ما حيلي كوش مدخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كل ينشد أمرخ بخالة راما كلدانا يا كلدانا يا يبرند أمتي جبارة أمت خوال اللخ بسفارة مرمت ديش محباورة كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا
شماية عزيزة بشكالة Zia Oram إلى نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار نشلامي قمايا تأخوني Zia Oram وقدار نشلامي خنة زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان يلدا خوشابو تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى Zia Oram بس وأني بتوابش معه
مقبول.
يا Zia Oram يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا Zia Oram يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطل بنطال وصاخوثة وبيثة مليا بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطاواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورنيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمخ وعمرخ بتاوي يريخة بس قالت كم شارتن بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاود سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلخ لذشولة رابة وطاوة طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلباند روح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه.
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Alos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma. Shlama.
Shlama locho khawatha khatwatha Shlama Maxwell. I arbaya mkhamshia min Maxwell. I think I'll give Maxwell a break in Miles and Mason and Stella. I pisha sawa makara da merita bert kasap. Good kapisha to grandpa.
جدو سوا
Jid kaka.
او كاكا
Lekin jiddu mina.
اه
Umma.
اه
Right, the to Michael Oram macha and بعد you to Zur baby and after to grandchildren. Right, your grandchild. Right?
يا
So welcome back, Paul. Where were you?
انا ونو
Busy in
لو إنه-
Washington. خازنه by Facebook.
واشنطن لا لو
Governor Wani.
governor candidates اني دي
Like
لام
my hat, bro.
Soaring Eagle Casino
New Soaring Eagle
logo
logo.
new logo
New logo because sport book and casino.
Yes.
Now they have sport. That's what this Eagle's doing.
so when was Zilla Lake the 4th of July jet ski boat
How come I got the tan and you don't? What happened? I must have been in the water more than you.
yeah
You don't go in the sun?
I don't like the sun
I just noticed that. I swear. So, yeah, because you have to be careful.
I don't burn because I put the sunscreen
أقدر يالله بالله يموخ.
ايه من وزورة
هذا أخلاق.
مقاميث قيضنوة
خماثو future خماثة هذا غنية بقو.
هاي مخلالي
I don't
ومشتالي
think so, but يعني زلخ البول.
زلوالي ال ليك سان كلير
Where's that at?
ايك قريب المترو بيتش ليك سان كلير
Oh,
تامو
Haytham Cholak, sheriff Tamo. He didn't pull you over?
no
Wow. I don't know why. He should have.
deputy sheriff
Deputy sheriff.
so it was a good 4th of July and
Thank God. لشمنا من دعار يعني أي ناشدية بسورة محكوخ. Everybody hopefully safe.
but there was a lot of
Scary, you know.
lot of shootings that took place over the weekend in Illinois and different parts
shooting بشغل زي how social media كبيرة شوية بسورة وبعربي لا كبيرة بسورة بس أخني وبعربي وبإنجليزي أتشو هرب زعلم دو attention دمرخلات الناس ما كيبوت شموتو خواثو وخثواثو دخ كذو to affect عائلة ديوخو أخونا وخاثو نشواثو بابو يما قمايا وكمات يلددو كان ميرخ خشودينج وخنا أنا دايم بمرأي قحكي يالي قاقاثا بس يلابس دا لكن بس لا parade ولا firework ولا هنا يعني it's horrible
over the weekend إثوى خا عمره زورا خد 22 years old كبيوة شاقلوا شو الصفحة extra money بلخل الدورداش وأول يوم ادود الدورداش كم قطليله طرا آخر Detroit
delivery
yeah to make extra money and he was like some kind of YouTuber actor خمندي هذا he wanted to make some extra money and he got killed on his first day on the job so it's very scary what's going on with guns and violence and everything taking place today.
The busiest has been كميلو 50 سنة للبريا هذا كل cities Baltimore, Washington, Los Angeles,
Chicago.
Miami. So نيبوخو أخواته خطواته ضربارة لجيانو خاخني بديترويت وسان دييغو Arizona وفيغاس وشيكاغو الناشدية mainly كبيرة بس حتى الناشدة
Boston and
Florida بس كود كبار من دي ليلة the same anymore هر كاثر داي ديواني لابش قارة رشاشة أني سياسي in both sides Republican and Democrat لازم دارالا ششلاثة اللي إخوات كوديو بعراق كود مير صدام قدق أحمل الستيج وكمان you come this way you go that way you go that way باي فيلم ليلة دا
Yeah.
I see ما دهن بلكي أثيو ترامب ورتاقع عن لقبنة ترامب بس أنا ويا ترامب الستيج أبدا ذلك من دانا Damn come this way.
when
you
he
come
kicked
this
out
way.
his some of the
Come this
threats
way.
and leaders of his Ba'ath party. This was when he first took
I
office.
think some of your uncles and aunts or somebody were involved there.
No, they weren't.
حسيت كولجر اللي هو بحثي.
لا لا كذا.
That's my man. I don't حاسس. No, but the problem يتم بأمريكا أخواته وخثواته ضرب على العائلة خماي. ليه بمرة خان لا يوم شماشة ولا قاشة ولا مطران ولا بطرك ولا سيدنا بابا بس درو بالا عائلة توخو وأي فرطانات العائلات دي ببرايم ناشدين ده marijuana business ما بريلم قوي. I see more ads for buildings of marijuana than I see in the last 50 years again.
You see more than that than
So
beer and liquor and cigarette ads.
Maserati دي بسياقة خوري يعني كبزوانا the price of Chevrolet ده.
لكن بابي ثوانا Maserati.
بابا من داينا مني بالفارس.
He had like a gold Maserati. It was just
Gold?
like a gold Maserati.
From Bahar Bakal's pawn shop?
لا
Oh, where you get the gold from?
I have no idea. It was like long, probably 10, 12 years ago.
Maher he was in the hotel business by then.
Yeah.
So, come out with that painted gold?
No, it was just brought to him.
Ailes da. كاويلو سيارة with Rolex يا سيارة رندي يا خليتي لابي هذا carjack man.
Carjack هم كدار التخبان زين يلعب هذا carjack.
White got the camera, you got $2 for a gas. We live 14 mile or 16 mile. ما تلاقي هو داق up $2. تقول كيف تقدر hold up هنا. So لازم دار بالا الناس اللي جنيه you know drunk and driving وكل من دي البي شعار ديترويت إلى رستريلا خرطة هذا منه كل ما دام راي ميك دقم دقلانا هر شغل بياله تكتات تناشدية.
Really?
That's all he does. Mike Shimon. Nothing but positive منه. Number one crime city. Number one كل
Still is.
Still is. It still is. بس ماكو the media. أنا خمندي بصخلي وخيري كمغزالة أي كمرالة أي دكتور عجايب شيكاغو up suburb. But خشمنا نقتل ماكو 6, 7, 8 هذا were injured. At the same weekend they injured 70 in Chicago وقتل إسري in the city. هم تانية media لميرا. So كلمة البرياقني يخبر وعي كبيرة ناشديا. ولا تن enough information. Because let the nashid yawina information. They're so selfish.
You have politicians
Have
talking
our own politician business.
talking their own opinion and how to avoid crimes, and we should take away guns and we should do this and we should do this, but both Democrats and Republicans are not coming together to come up with some solution.
Canada, but the Bishkaber guns in U.S. The size of population in California, Bishka Sabat. It have more guns.
I
It
think
99% less shooting.
I think America has a few hundred million guns in the streets.
They got gun money guns. They have cars.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's more guns than people.
So, ما خشوتايت يود يوم كزالو خاخوتان بس خزنو باي meet be other face. We running for office or something?
No, I'm not running for office, but I'm still involved politically, and and helping candidates and supporting candidates for their run for this upcoming election in August 2nd.
Second, right? August 2nd.
I kept confusing August 3rd. Last year I was August 3rd, so this
Right.
year's August 2nd.
Landed August 2nd.
Yeah.
But I'd call to support both parties. Yeah, be it Republican, yeah, Democrat. Me would.
I look at both parties, but I lean more towards Republican. I like to see what each side has to say, not because of I support one party or the other, but I just like to see, who's doing the most work. That's what I look at. Who has, for example, the most signs, who's raising the most money, and who's doing all that kind of stuff. That's what I like to see. That's one thing, and I also like to see what they stand on certain issues.
Main issue. Well, state and local, غير شكل on federal, right?
Yes.
So if deny abortion, نحن Catholic, like
Yes.
عجب لنا abortion, right? But we don't have much to say about it. But the state, it'll grant مش معي
Gretchen Whitmer.
Widmore, as يغلبوا خرتجي. Same thing, right? زي غلبة. You can't touch her.
She has the money, and she has.
Well, Republican August 2nd, they حرب بمدغ هذا, right? They're running against each other.
وهمت أي Secretary of State إلى Democrat و Attorney General هم.
هذاك مثال هوي.
Yeah.
أنا طلعت كمديري لميشيغان باك مش عارف من جرانهم.
Jocelyn Benson و Dana Nessel.
Amazing.
It's terrible.
Amazing. So بس خمن دي لكو ذي nothing تناشديا بس التناني جمعيات ديان organization like Chaldean Chambers or food dealers or Ani كمار زي جاني كودي lobby مي شكلي grant مني نو لأنه محكوي الناشديا إنه محكوي شركة ديان كودا represent إخني Chaldean كود محكي لي من ناشديا this weekend I was up in Naui Kamriya, we always meet your leaders. أخني خواتو وخثواثو إيمن خازوتو أمرو لتن leaders لتن It's the same situation in العرب أي خوري أي برد خوري هذا خشتخ يعني قاعد
خا من ديان.
هذا خشتخ من دي مي أمي أي مسلماني لاب محكوخ لاب سورة لاب the same thing إذا ضاع عشيرة مسلمان ما صفحة وذا ماخا أول مسكينة بابا ويما مسكينة لا تشو مرابا تيلا آخر 95 وهو الآخر.
Oh wow.
دري الأغذاء مسلمانيثة ضده وبطلة مسلمانيثة just 3 days ago زي عنالة زلا بثراي خوارته كم عطيلة الجامع وزلا محكيلة بجامع this Friday خوارته ضده بس آية بلقى باشا وستيت رep. Well, he's already in the state, Michigan, ببلاغة the state of Michigan Secretary of State office. My point is, إيمان خامن نوخو أتيقة وخاثة بقايم تنمحكة تدامر تدارق for office we speak for ourselves. It's okay تدعيني أني جمعيات organization, but it's not okay to represent us so they can make money out of it. Even they might hear, some of you are hearing me brand new talk, and it's going to be like that for a long time to come. I think we should ask mass resignation, resign, membership, leaders, and get people back in. They did a good job to build it, but they're not made there for life. This ain't a job for life. That's only in Iraq. That's not here. That's not here. Job Dian, Dethan Chaldean Dian. I don't care Makarashimi. And I'm sick and tired of using Chaldean name. Chaldean organization, Chaldean. No, this is not Chaldean. Ila private enterprise. Ila private. There's da eta demra Chaldean, alwa reshan lane. Kamna Tamrikanity. I probably cost them 50% of their budget. I don't care. Because it's wrong. خواتو تغزي راوتايت ما كم عيني له دقلا طاروخ عنا
No.
قيل بزدان ناشن بزدان محكا. For what reason? Now let me the other day. You cannot be a director of an organization for life. Where's the chance that you to Michael or Awo or Paul or Joey or Michael or Lindo or Suzanne or Kayla? Get a
It's
chance.
no different than dictatorship in Middle East or these
But
other
this is
countries.
dictator in cash.
Yeah.
This ain't dictator in law. There's law in cash. Exactly. إلى بدمن على ما حكوا هالسرادي يعني كلام ده مشمالي مسلمان they do same thing. I could we were هيثم شولخ كبر داروا دولة brochures ذكم شوقينا دكانة وديا. I زل ديال brochure قامت جامعة كمرمي لا. I خوارت زل ولا كمبري لا جوايش خلاص رياض أما. Yeah. بجامعة بجربون هايتس. Okay, but it's دقي. بس أخني ناشديا ليه الأكبر هذا اختار من دي الأكبر is they have to be even. Oh, دام راي ميردو لا no. أخني كيف غدوذ succeed منيوه. But we can't be afraid of it. We can't be afraid to speak out. In the fairness, how? You got to be fair. Can't speak out for selfish interest.
That's true.
So could with the Quranite man come عينه كيف من دياد نانا.
أنا عني لخ لود بس أنا ودلي. إثوان ناشئ كيمياوي لي مثلا خبرة وبرع لا بارة ودلا من دانا بس as far as volunteer work دياق الطرواثة لو بدراي الساينات بقرا ومن دانا خلنا لخ لود بس أنا ودلي. So I knocked almost 8,000 to 10,000 doors on my own. And next month is the election, and I hope the best for every candidate because I saw how it feels like when I ran for office. And it's
So
not easy.
how does it feel, Paul? You lived it, right?
Very stressful.
And what are you going to do about it?
Run again.
See?
Run again.
That's what I told Bilal. And he's in the lead right now, but that's what I told him. And Dearborn Heights, in the Middle Eastern people, كل عمرا هذا خيلة. And no, Christine, I'm not going to shut up. No, I'm not. I'm not saying anything. I'm being fair. No, I'm not going to speech all the time, make a speech. Actually, I'm taking action against it right now. For the better. But you can't now have a leader, أخني community deal for life. What leader? Leader of organization, not of the community. Leader of community, Bishop Qalabat, أخدية. Okay? It is Patrak. Okay? عائلة بقيتها بس قيتها لكرة بسياسة.
And they don't serve for life. By age 75 they have to retire. لهم حولي غير دوكا. You know?
Now, my concern is what I'm seeing is election time too. That's why we're going to talk about it. Because دهن زالو زون check عيد شغلت check دي ياخد ياوت تخاسياسي between $100 and $1,000 لكامرا مرحبا. Because that means what organization you belong to. Organization دي نحن we don't vote. Arabs don't vote. Arabs لا يركضين. So ما كاتاك شغلي باري دي. Right, governor. Hell yes, she's going to win hands down.
Gretchen Whitmer.
Because first thing Chief Judge Dio, Chief Police.
Craig.
Mark him out.
Okay,
even بيقول بار الناشدين.
He probably raised at least no less than 10,000, at least 10,000 and up from Chaldeans.
10,000 what?
Dollars.
Try 150,000 and up.
Yeah.
10,000, they even say hi to you. What are you talking about? So what happened with the money? You know the law. What do you think happened?
It's still in his account, and he's currently running as a write-in candidate.
That's right. That means he's going to use it right till November. Right till November 3rd.
Or right till August.
No, he's a
write-in. Yeah, write-in
candidate. You can have a write-in and write-in all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Because Nasha leka zala kathwi shumma.
Yeah.
Only Duggan did that.
When did he do that?
He ran 4 times in writing.
Really?
That's right. Google it. And he wrote same names with Lekamodi vote.
So Nasha Tamo dikhi bad.
Exactly.
Dikhi كثو لا شمي.
Well, computer.
You know, any ليبا كثوي هم شمي.
Exactly, that's my point. So أخواته وأخواتها يهم محكوية بسياسة because I think in 3 weeks he'll vote, right? So go register, go do absentee daha, خبروا clerk office ديوخو, أما سيدي دوتو, who the vote someday will affect you, your children, your grandchildren, great grandchildren, because no do to vote kpalto system DA. No na watu أخطو على دلاوث medicate, no na ويلوخو بيشغال تشكم حكومة social security, no لك شقليل من نوخو. إلى بلطو دعاية خطة ب 2020. They got a Trump deal بهذا running since they didn't vote that much, I guess. No, the vote بشقليل check DA. It doesn't work like that. So you raised a lot of money, but you won the primary.
Spent a lot of money too, but
you won against the
people that have been there for
Sterling Heights Mafia.
15, 20 to
And
30
years.
years.
Had an Italian name.
No. None of them.
You see what I'm saying?
None of them have Italian name.
So you're gonna run when?
I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna run for something, and hopefully 2024. 2 more years.
You go. Why? The state legislators every 2 years.
2 years. So you have this year is for legislator, and 2 more years, and after is 2 more years, 2024, presidential election.
And you're running for what? Back to council?
No. Council is the following year in 25, but 24 it's commissioner or state rep or.
My sister Saham Kamra, how you be so smart? I have to ask you this question for her.
Leon Shatar.
How do you know these answers?
I do a little studying, but I'm not super smart. Every year.
You Googling?
قصة but I'm gonna. So this year, ناشي كمان really. يود مرشحة الشاطة. You're gonna run this year. Mazi patient this year. You know what, John? Thank God I didn't choose to run. I'm sitting back. I'm looking at what's going on in Macomb County. I'm looking at what's going on with the state level. I'm looking at what's going on with the governor. It's very interesting. I'm learning a lot, and I'm seeing these candidates right now and how they're performing.
And you're on John Zia Oram show.
And I'm on John Zia Oram show telling you that if I run again in 24, I know how to beat some of these candidates.
So you watch and you're learning like a school.
I'm sitting back, eating my popcorn, going to these events, shaking hands, and doing what I got to do. And some events I see Joe Oram at the parties. So.
Joe Oram.
Joe Oram, you
My
know
brother Joe Oram?
Yeah, your brother Joe Oram.
He told me
how many licenses.
What?
He wants to know how many licenses Paul's gonna get. He got a real estate license.
Was that Joe Oram told you that?
He's wondering.
Okay, how many? Yeah, what happened? Michael was over at Uncle Joe's house today. He asked him to ask you. Michael doesn't have a microphone, so I can speak for him.
So I was.
You have a real estate, what? Law? You almost went to law.
Almost went to law.
Burial.
Yeah.
Getting close.
Yeah, and bunch of
haircut's cool.
Haircut.
What other license you getting?
Driver license, boater license.
Uncle Joe wants to know you're going to get a real estate license, bro.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I was working on it, then I put it aside when I looked at another opportunity, but it's still in the works.
That means you have good followers, man. You're doing a good job, Yanni. But you haven't been here in a week. What happened?
We were busy.
Busy?
When it was a Tiger game, with Tuli suite tickets. But the problem with the suite, I was in the Champions suite, the one that's towards third base, all the way up top. So it's like very far away from home plate.
You can see the players?
Couldn't see anything.
Michael's been. No, we've been in the middle one, right? We used to go to the middle one.
I went to the.
You won the top one?
The top one towards third base by the pole.
Third base. And who paid for your food?
It was a friend, me and a friend, and We went.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What is your future? معكو خلو قصة ده, Paul.
More community service, basically.
You recommend that everybody should get involved, right?
Whether they want to get involved with church or politics or any other community organization, any boards or commissions, that's what I highly, highly suggest. Because, John, how many Chaldeans do we have in Michigan? Couple 100,000 people. How many of them are in state board or commission from the state of Michigan? Not even in the liquor control.
I don't know any.
Not even in the gaming control.
I don't
The gambling commission. None of them.
Sad. In the 70s we had more people. In
Involved.
the 80s we had more people.
Now it's ridiculous. Or now there's marijuana board commissions. You know? And when we look at any other ethnic community, we surpass any other ethnic community when it comes to liquor business, marijuana business, real estate business. We have a lot of real estate in Michigan. A lot of properties that are owned by Chaldeans, a lot of businesses owned by Chaldeans, a lot of real estate agents that are Chaldeans and brokers. So it's very, very important to be involved. And it's not a 24-hour job. Okay, they say it pays $60,000 a year, $70,000 a year, whatever it might be, and you may work at your own job and make double than that. But the thing is that you're gonna meet a lot of people, and then you're gonna gain a lot of opportunity in the position that you're at, and then you can grow tremendously to the point where you can oversee and be the head of those boards or commissions.
Yeah. So what do you suggest?
Be involved. I mean, there's a lot of openings right now. As well as boards and commissions in the medical field, and whether if it's nursing or dentistry or for eyes or nursing, whatever it may be, there's a lot of openings, and we encourage everyone to be involved. That's the most important thing, because when you have people involved and we struggle and we, experience something wrong.
We have some greatest people in the world here, man. Young Chaldeans.
We need to call someone that will understand our concern. Like, for example, when you have planning commission or whatever it may be, and majority of these people in the planning commission or in the zoning board have no idea about a business. They're dummies, frankly. How can you represent businesses when you don't know anything about a business or don't have a degree of business?
Yeah, well, that's why they run for boards. They get paid that insurance.
Exactly.
The more they get insurance, they get a little pay, and they do it. The Australian Haiti was Bloomfield.
They have no idea about business.
Mako the Nashati Bani boards. It pays big money, time-wise, like you say, per hour.
All they do is talk.
And they have a lot of power to make decisions. Zoning, you could mandate. I got let them out. Every time you talk, somebody else says something. So I was just got a text, email. What do they call this? Social media notification. Yeah. Maliki's coming back to Iraq to be prime minister again.
Is that true? Very
true. Because Sadr gave up, and his group is going to make Maliki. بعد كده بزاله في العراق أمي قال زان كيهان لك زان العراق.
Yes.
Wow.
That's true.
That's true, right?
Yes.
Wow.
And he's young. I mean, he's only 72 years old. He still looks the same, though.
لك أنا سراي بشعار anybody.
Yeah?
That was كل من دي in the world to hurt us. Malik. Can you imagine that nightmare? Anything is possible, right? Anything is possible.
I still remember when he was running for election, and there was a few, dozens and dozens of people running, and you had to dump your finger in the ink, and they had the elections over here in Michigan as well. And my parents, my aunts, uncles, they all participated in the election.
They ran for office?
No, they voted.
Where? For Iraq?
For Iraq?
I did too. Right here.
Did
still
you vote
purple.
Did you vote for Sam Yono at the time?
Masoud Yono.
Oh, Masoud Yono.
You know Masoud?
Yeah, I know Masoud.
Who is he?
Sam.
That's right. Paul, you hot to trout, bro. You better go to another baseball game.
He was running against Nouri Maliki, I believe, at the time.
No, he was running Alawi's cabinet.
Oh, was it?
Alawi was running against Maliki.
Okay.
And,
In 2006, right?
2006.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. I was Hasid Kenny Zirkin Nobili.
Oh, no way.
Kenny was going to be his lieutenant or something.
Deputy Foreign Minister of...
I don't know, but somewhere out there. We try. At least he ran. Run for office. We're going to come back. Akhwatha, you happy, you mochub, John, Zia Oram Show, you have YouTube. Would you subscribe? Hi, subscribe. And Facebook, John Zia Oram Show, and jzoram.com. 24 hours a day. Arbos Rishiata, Khwad Kamrakati Soham, and Mationo Show Khlustak, Patkhala Khurtagay. That's magic, Sue. That's what Paul does behind the scene, not Michael, your nephew. Paul pushes magic, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Paul, خلت ماما دخيلة عم بقول له.
دخيلة.
معي بقول.
كمان زالي خازنا.
إيه
إيمن بلتي تامو.
Next week.
دو ذالي شاي كريستين تامو.
That would لا.
لأن لقبن ندم بشلة طالي هاد مديثا من قبل يومه بدخلن قصة رزق قصة مراقة قصة آي
مش
كثيرة.
مع قوادة خنشة مع شيء وتايت. لا جنيور خنة. كخلي use food.
I'm humble.
كخلي humble هذا خير. So Mazi, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
There's a sense of anticipation, electricity in the air. You think tonight is your night, and you're in luck, because here, a great time is a sure thing. This place is certified hot. This is Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Go on a hot streak unlike any other, with hundreds of the hottest slots, certified by their manufacturers to be set to the best paybacks guaranteed. Plus the hottest table games and sizzling live entertainment and nightlife. So why play at just any casino when you can play at the only casino and resort that's certified hot? This is your night, and it's time to experience more at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Hello, my name is Bilal Hamoud. As a lifelong resident of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, I'm excited to announce my candidacy to be your next state representative. I'm the proud son of Samir and Hanadi, hardworking immigrants who sought a better life. My father began his life here by fixing cars and went on to become a successful business owner, laboring day and night to provide for me and my siblings. Like so many families, my mother works 2 jobs so that her children have the resources to rise above any challenge. Through their example, I carry the values of service, hard work, and commitment to family and community. But it was you, the Dearborn Heights community, that raised me, the Dearborn community that educated me, and this Metro Detroit community that inspired me and makes me proud to call this my home. It was you who filled the libraries I grew up in, built the parks I played in, and helped me translate my passions into a lifelong commitment to public service. I'm running because hardworking families deserve leadership that will address critical gaps in our infrastructure, redefine public health, and bolster our economic recovery. As an advocate, I fought alongside key organizations to support Michigan educators, to protect our environment, and to provide for underserved families, addressing issues at the most basic level of human need, such as hunger and housing. Through my work at the Executive Office of the Secretary of State, I've partnered with cities across Michigan to tear down barriers to accessing government resources and protect our voting rights. Now, I want to focus those efforts back to the place I've called home my whole life. My name is Bilal Hamoud, and I'm running to be your next state representative. I hope to earn your vote on August 2nd.
باخي ولاد معدي موصلي ناش بموتي للباخي ولاد معدي وي بس طوري كاتب شمع كبرنا ساعة وليبي شوقنا.
شلام اللوخون شماديا يون انا بول مني بقاود اذاعة جان زيا اورم شو وبث عدانا بشركوخ بالصواثة كل ناشديا دزلا منن اديو فمصالخ شمد بابا وبرونا وروحة قدشة خالها امين اخواتي خثواثي مشونيلة رحمد مريا محسيا بطرس ايشو يوحنا بدهاو قورتدية صبرا يوم خمشو شابا بشيث بقاود السرم خشكا بإيتد لبد إيشو بذيت دمورن وبصر الدغ بدهاو تعزيتي بقاعد إيتد ديي والشيث بإشوا بعاصرته محسيا بطرس إيشو يوحنا بدهاو قورتدية صبرا يوم خمشو شابا بشيث بإسرم خشكا بإيتد لبد إيشو عمذيت دمورن وبصر الدغ بدهاو تعزيتي بقاعد إيتد ديي والشيث بإشوا بعاصرته شكرا نوخون أخواتي وخثواثي دم صليلوخون وبوشو إمن داها دم كملوخ برسقالة جان زيا أورم شو. Thank you and have a great show.
Welcome back, Akhawatha Khatwatha, Yukhmochu, John Zia Oram Shot, and a special announcement Talochu, Akhona Paul Zikarele, Bishop Roberts, Said, Toronto Ile, Matrandi and Tamo, at the Toto dinner, July 15, Khamshasa de Birchud Ad Ai, Athircha, Uzi Kiburnashdi and Zala Tamo do the support. Because Junior Jwadi Litamo, Ukpali Kabirak Palach, Madawe was saying Basilios Yoldu Tamo Gebe, Il Khathab Toronto, but Canada ila Kulla Khothidi, the Kulla Saraidi and Kabira of the struggle of Canada, Thela Daha, last 10-15 years Daha Thela. So Ziadu Itoto, Kibota Zalohu, Zalohu Toronto, Zalohu Nagafol. لازم ستول دودو تو اي فيسبوك ديوخو اب ديوخو لازم دودو تو لتا كندا وتاوي اخو فاكسين كارد لكاوي اخو فاكسين لك شاقي دورتو كندا بس ليه لازم شغلو تو تيست خوات الكود اخو انا وباو خنق مخطي تريت لطا يرخي كندا لبثختا but they still be cautious about it so اب ديوخو كان ام قارالو Canada border arrive and cam
Yeah.
And or Canada can ودرولا وبعدين عبورو سو تورونتو سو ناغافوليك بس it's also special announcement right?
Yes, so Friday July 15th زيلا أودي رازة مع اليوث مطران وروبرت سعيد جرجيز بدأوض رازة بقاود كاتدرائية شيفانا طاوة Good Shepherd Chaldean Cathedral in North York, Toronto. ديلا يعني north of Toronto, downtown Toronto.
Yeah, about 15 minutes north of Toronto.
So بأودي رازة بشيث بإشد بيوم الأروتا بخمشاسر بيرخا at the Good Shepherd Chaldean Cathedral وبطر دغبد أودي إيتوتا عشايا بقاود Paramount Event Space قاعدية وإن كبوتون معلومات بزونوتون تكتات مخبرو رقم 248-910-4380 كاخرتا is 248-910-4380
زي the trip right باص بزالا
زيلا أودي باصات من داخل ميشيغان وزالا نايجرا فول وزالا الإيتا تاما
so all same time
so it's very important because وكبيرة يعني إلى سنيقة تأثمن دي because إلى مرعيثة خذت تاما.
That's a good word, yeah.
It's a new diocese. It was opened in 2011.
He's a wonderful, beautiful.
And over
being.
there they have.
I met him a couple times.
And they are in need. The church is in need.
كل دولة كندا يعني ليلة هرخ ميشيغان ويا كاليفورنيا
كندا
كندا أو رئيسة كلها
يا اتن إتاثا أبقى وينزر ولندن أونتاريو ميسيساغا هاملتون تورونتو وإيثن كوبيك فانكوفر ساسكاتشوان كالجاري
كلها يعني
so
Canada's
all
a
these
beautiful
provinces
country. So
but the one thing they need is our especially us in America our financial support
دهو
Yes.
مشارع خادم شرنا نخني ب 70s 80s 90s
to build more churches because over there they're still renting churches. There's most churches over
That's
there
a
they're
good
still
point.
renting
Yeah.
churches. And over there even just to buy a house is extremely expensive. Imagine just to buy a church.
Yeah, وخنا شلي بداود لكلها أو
No, you
so
can't.
saying Robert's deal tamo he's young and he's aggressive
He wants to establish
and he wants to and there's a whole full 100% tax write-off by the way Ahmed got to check macha because
even if it's in Canada.
even if it's in Canada long you write it from here and عنولا ما قطعوا أمه خمشام ألباب كيف أخو ذرول أبشم من نشواثة إلى إيتا ديان سراي ديان بكل علمه بس إلى close to home أخو ولتا ناشد كزالة تاما ليبا دياوي كبيرة because كلها ثيلا مني يمكن تشوت شي مما مني ثيلا لاجئين
Yeah,
ثيلا
that's what I
refugees
heard.
تاما لو أخوات عشيرات دثوا آخو يقرش لا آي كلها ثيلا بحكومة تاما تزالة كندا because لا بلطلع on purpose ديت بلطي كمرقيلة من تاما مدوا سراي ده بوقت الداعش وبعدين وبعدين بسوريا وبعدين ده لبنان إلى توردة وأردن وكل دكانة so زلا تاما هي المغزخلة دخلة support so يتوتا إلى 15 بيرخو بدها بيرخد شو يبقى خزلوخ من نوخو 2-3 couples بغدادة you must be vaccinated to cross the border.
Two vaccines. At least two vaccine.
Because I think I'll be able to have one
لكم شقيري.
لكم شقيري. بس انشق زلوخ باص already كذوتو. زلوخ خوازل خونا صلاح دين حو يما مايكل كم داريلي إلى كان أيام وعزل عبير بوينزر إثوال النشواثة تامو وديره كم دارالة كان أيام هري لبتلفون اب الحكومة بلاشي لكندا فكلك ما طوت تعمل لك محكي شمدي كاميرا جو هيد هر خير انت بكمبيوتر دي vaccine pictures دي يوخو driver license دي يوخو يا passport picture دي يوخو either one اي enhanced license و two vaccine cards وما قدك ما طوت تعمل هري اللي already قامة بكمبيوتر بشي زيلان عبروتو عادخ عادي بشي زيلا أنا قد إنه all the time تكون تطلع جاي بيرخو إلى that easy so نزلوا also زو مخشكو يا late بعصرت بليلة because ليثن كبيرة traffic و best way to go to Toronto إلى through Port Huron
Sarnia.
You save at least 35 minutes.
Sarnia because you go through 401. I think 401.
402 to 401.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Hurry, the best way. So with the support to say in Nakrila Khurtegay slowly, please.
So مرعيثد مرأدي بكندا زلا أوذي إيتوتا تا مطران روبرت سعيد جرجيس يوم أروتا 15 بيرخد تموز بشيث بإشت بعصرتا بد أوذي رازة بقاوت كاتدرائية شيفانا طاوة Good Shepherd Chaldean Cathedral. Join them for a mass وبطر دغ بد أوذي عشايا at the Paramount Event Space Banquet Hall in Woodbridge, Ontario.
What telephone مخبري؟
إن كبا شغلي معلومات.
مزالة باص مزالة تامة.
خبروا 248-910-4380.
إمت كيف زالة باص.
Yes, whoever wants to go. And if they choose to drive there, but they just want to buy a ticket to the event, they can still call that number.
Call the number.
Yes.
هذا number هنا. أنت get it. وليلة حفلة أخوات وأخوات التسيينه إلى تكله.
The diocese معيثة كلها.
ديثن تامو. Because diocese Canada إلى باصدية أخوات داخل Michigan إلى باصدية ناخد دخني سراي. وإلى good support يعني تكوذيلة أثمندي وإلى beautiful إيتا. I've been there a couple of times. Beautiful.
It's huge.
And نودوتو لتريب ده بطر كورونا محكوخ بعدين ربوشة بعد كورونا. زلوا خذ تريب خذنا قفول يا تورونتو تاما بسمتة كبيرة منه كزلوا نياجرا وبعدين دوروا back. Nice 2-day trip. And you can take the kids. You don't have to be here a couple way. You can take the family and go on the trip to there. And I think it's this first event since he's been there.
Yeah. He's only been a bishop since November. Mid-November.
Oh, when they didn't let you cross.
Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't forgotten.
So they eased off the restrictions a little bit.
So Junior Tau Tamo, Khinashidi Tau Tama Saraidi, and Paul Tau Tamo, Arab Tau Tama Lahanyawal. Dazana Dodokla visit or Dokla support. Support is important to Ethmandi, to Nashidi and the Tela Harila neighbors next door, Achadi and Ila. Canada وكنت كبيرة ناشدية بونزر أي عيني كلها أثمندي and it's a lot of work and جونيا يلب seminary تاما so دار باك بيرخد تشو كزال خرتاقاي خشمة بشليل الشاطة وشاطة وربط بيش قصة هذا but it's a big support thanks to Junior he merged them both together to communication ودها سينا باسليوس وتامو Shalita, we're with him, California, Zila Tamo. So it's good to see our church working together like this in the celebration of something at another country, not even another state.
It feels like it's another state, but
it's another country.
Yeah.
وبسيمة للشمت تامو كزالخ وناقفول وبعدين حملة بتورونتو الشمت رازب سورث.
You know, it's nice to see Nashidian Ekit Kazaluk.
Finally, we have to talk about it.
Zaluk Canada, Ethan. Zaluk DC, Ethan.
I love that.
Zaluk London, Ethan. I'm Joe Oram. Because Joe Oram il deputy كهذيلا كله. وكاظ شو لأمي.
Oh. Joe, he loves you, man. So I think you should write him, and I think he wrote you a lot of checks, man.
Checks and billboards.
And billboards. Can't beat that. Thank you, أخوات وأخواتك. شكرا لك كبيرة. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Michael Oram, Paul Menny. بدي أرجعكم أخو أربوشابا خرتاقاي. أنا وأخونا Paul Menny وفرانك حبوب فرج عبرو. أو today is Wednesday or Tuesday? What is today?
Feels like a Monday.
Oh, I thought it was Monday.
But it's
not Wednesday. We'll be back Friday.
Yes.
It's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you and God bless you. We love you all. I love you يوم. نتوالى كبيرة ناشي جابا خشب ثكين لارمتن وقته. وباو كي بدات الريلا ده.
Yes.
وسوهم خاثي مثل دومو بس إلى دريثوخ معون. كريستين بثلاجة. عيد كاميرا بدخلت متى
دخلنا مشخنا على الميكروويف وذا ست. لو بدخلنا قريرة. هم دومة قريرة إذا بس.
لا بأوفن مش لا مايكروويف.
It's okay.
مش طويلة. We love you guys. Thank you. Good night.